Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. So the Washington Nationals looking like a team that can make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to.
And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Kevin Gausman. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense. They're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
James Wood, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Close, but called a ball. And the count's full. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 4, Dalen Lyle.
Just underway here from Wrigley. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner over to first. Got the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is C.J. Abrams. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's a ball.
And it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground,
oh, that's
he
off
gets
the plate.
swings and misses.
In the air out to center. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Aye.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Nope, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. And that is that. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Connolly Early. How about a scouting report on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ian Happ up to hit. That one fouled off.
Ball, that's low.
Happ
Ball
lays off.
in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient. So many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball.
Way. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a ball.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the frame. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Foul ball there. Gosman, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. One away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That ball's foul.
To the right side. Bush takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Brady House.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2 again. got him swinging. We played an inning. Opening day at Wrigley Field. Where else would you rather be, Singy? Cubs looking to build off their postseason run from a year ago.
Nope.
There's a ball.
3.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Throw sails over his head at first.
That is good. The second baseman.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Runner on the move. In the air, right field. 2 away now. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Ball, that's high. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That
Ball.
one misses.
Damn.
3 balls, no strikes. Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Here's a 2-2. That one
That's
way
ball
inside.
3.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. They leave them loaded. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Trying to bunt his way out. And it goes just foul. You'll one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Puts a bunt down. Bregman on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, James Wood.
Bounced up the middle. Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Dalen Lyle. 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ball one,
Inside,
no
ball one.
strikes. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
Now it's 3-2. That's ball 4.
Nope.
Tried another
Ball
fastball, but missed the spot.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Runner takes off, pitches
No,
low.
that's down.
Throw, save. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field for Armstrong. On his way over, he's got it, and that'll do it. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. For the bottom of the third, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, right field. Wood, long run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Yep, that ball went
The
out.
strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
As we go to the top of the fourth, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Going to count 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Here's a 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. 2 away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Swanson gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
0-1.
Lined into right, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And this one could be extra bases. Here comes the runner. The relay, but it's offline. He will score. And it's a one-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This one popped up. Tenna. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs.
So now with one away and a man at second. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Strike two. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This one in the air right field. Lunging, but can't make the catch. Porter comes around to score. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The 1-0. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Up next,
dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex.
That's a ball.
Bregman.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're headed to the 5th. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Nats, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. All tied up here on opening day. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. James Wood at the plate. Last year gained some attention. He was intentionally walked in a game June 29th 4 times. Only the 3rd player this century to be intentionally walked 4 times in a single game, joining Manny Ramirez and Barry Bonds. Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles under this one, and that is that. Nationals go back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And a ground ball to first. Chaparro takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There's the strike.
Ball. Yeah.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Bush wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Swanson digs in. 1 for 2.
Nope, that's down. Ball 2.
Sliced hard but foul. The 2-1. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And now
Ball
it's filled
3.
up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That smash towards center. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Gosman back to work. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Center field. Crow Armstrong on the move. And there are 2 down. Here comes Craig Counsell. Caleb Thielbar comes on now. Ready to make his season debut. Tenna, the
Nope.
next to hit,
Outside.
takes ball one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jacob Webb preparing to come on if needed. Palencia also getting ready.
That's ball 2.
Next
That's
pitch
out.
off the plate. And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. Full count now. On the ground. And that's the third out. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already.
Here comes the skipper. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Justin Lawrence.
Justin Lawrence.
The 1-0. And a strike in there. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. That's too low. Ball 2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Now
Ball
one miss.
3.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Lyle under it. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Dylan Cruz deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw bounces.
He's in there.
He's in there safely with the stolen base. The go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Going. And run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Man at second. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one ripped, but foul. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And it's filled up. Pulled out on strikes.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Jorby B-Boss.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
Nope, that's a ball. No, inside.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Way outside. Full count now. Nasim Nunez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here comes Craig Counsell, and Jacob Webb takes over on the mound. Now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Showing the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Nats leave a pair. Now into the ball game on defense, Drew Millis. He takes over behind the plate.
Nope. Ball one.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
That's ball two. Hey!
Two and one now. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Out to short. Nunez whips it to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And a foul ball. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Sends it to first. That's a win, though, with the go-ahead run now in scoring position.
The right fielder,
there's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Swings through the sweeper. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton for the top of the 8th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Phil Maton, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Foul. And it's just foul. That was close. The 0-2. Check swing. No appeal. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Takes it in for the out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Abrams at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch.
That's a ball.
Here comes the manager. Now on the mound for the Nationals, number 67. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the 1-0. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And now 2-2. That's a little bit low. And that one is lifted in the air. Young on his way over. One up, one down. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. Nice job of turning that one around.
Kelly in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bounce to third. Sends it across to first. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jose Tena. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Oh, that got him.
That ball got
him. And a go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Drew Miller.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one out in front that time. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it. And there's 2 away. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses outside. Ball one.
That's ball two.
The Nationals with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Leading off, Crow Armstrong.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle settles underneath it. And there are two outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Happ stands in now and watches strike one. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first. Substitution now at first base. Cubs going to a pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. A little more speed on the base. Paths now. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Max Kranick. Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kranick trying to send this to extra innings. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Another 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, On to extra innings. Jorbeat B-Boss digging in for the Nationals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Stays alive.
Ball
That's
inside.
a really good take. Create just a little bit of illusion
That's
at the
ball
end.
3.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Nunez.
Short one and missed it. 0-1. They put the tag on him. Here comes the skipper.
For the Cubs.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And the first offering is not close. Runner takes off, cut on and missed. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
Yes, you're right.
Out at second. That ends the inning. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Nationals. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood turns to the right on the move. And there's one down. Making a move at second base. Cubs going to a pinch runner, number 75. Just missed. Manager out of the dugout. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Clayton Beeter. A chance at his first save of the year. So the tying run at second. Went through there for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. And that is out of play. The Cubs with the tying run at third, winning run at the plate. And the whole team trying to pull it out. And fouled off. One strike away. Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project houses. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Move the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Club. West Side players and the West Side thugs, showing West Side love to the West Side.
Friend